Good morning. So we're going to be talking about natural gas right now. So just a quick recap of what's going on right now. As you guys see, I don't know if you guys were paying attention to me on my previous videos about this EMA 9 being pretty boss. When I mean by boss, meaning it's following it very well. We did had a recovery at 227. I would have loved to be at 227. However, I didn't. Right. So that being said, the EMA 9 is acting as a bit of a resistance. Right. It got rejected several times throughout. It never was able to touch that EMA 39 that I have up here, which is the blue line, and it's continuing to follow that same trend. Right. It's still continuing. Now, I think we might bottom out close to 2.27 before the bounce. And Amazon keeps on dropping. Okay. What sucks about it, I was in puts on Amazon, Google, HYE, and IWM. I had all puts. However, I had on expiring Friday. I should have just held over the weekend, right? Kind of ironic. Well, things happen. So anyways, natural gas keeps following this trend, the EMA 9. I think what mainly traders are waiting for, it is the extended range that comes out today, because this one is a brand new one coming out. So I think they're very eager to see what the new extended is going to be, and we might have a little bit of a direction on natural gas and see if we're going to be rallying anytime soon or not. Right now, over the weekend, we saw a bit of a bounce, mainly because we were technically very oversold in the 1 hour, and also we had addition of TDDs, or total day degrees, over the weekend. Not a lot, but definitely a bit more to make natural gas bounce. Now, I'm going to start adding my calls at around 2.30 for Boyle. And then from there, I'm going to wait for the extended tonight and see if I should get out in the morning, or if I should hold my puts, or my calls, or buy some more. So that's the plan for right now. It's just waiting and seeing the weather models that are coming. So far, if I go to the HFI weather, let me move it over here. So this morning's 06 was actually negative 0.75 GF on the GFS ensemble, but that's for the total day degrees. We did add it over the weekend, a few TDDs. We saw that the 12Z was at 11, the 18 was at 3.76, and the 0-100 hours was at 4.64. We're still waiting for the 12Z weather model, and also the ECMWF comes out at 12. Now, what you guys need to know is that ECMWF comes out twice a day, and the GFS comes out 4 times a day. So there's a big difference on the timing. So for us, the most important ones are the 12s and the 0-100 hour ones. Why? Because that's where the two ensembles, so the two weather models, come out, and they can kind of verify themselves. Okay, one of them said 10. Well, what about the other one? The other one said 9 per se, or 12. If there's a big divergence or not, that should come out there. So something I want to show you guys. These were the models yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't remember exactly when. If you see the graph was below the 30-year average, and we were pretty down. We were where basically the purple line is, which was the 12C with the model. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 3 runs already projecting, a deviation, on a bullish deviation, going towards more TDDs. The 12C run, not so much, not yet. So we're gonna have to wait today until about 12 p.m. Central Time and see what the short-term weather model is going to do. So if we see a deviation, a bullish deviation, most likely we're gonna see a recovery. The weather map, you can see that it turned a little bit more bullish. I know we had a little bit of slit on in Chicago, so that's not too bad. But we got a lot of storms coming up across the across the Northeast and the East side. We see the 6 to 10 days still kind of bearish, right? So the 6 to 10 day weather model is still kind of bearish, and this one is still kind of bearish for the 10 to 15. So it's kind of hard to say. I think the only thing that would move people, well, everything's still dropping. I wish I was in all puts, but oh well, it is what it is. We see. Actually, this is not too bearish. I'm looking at this GFS ensemble. It's not too bearish. We see some cold coming in, forming on the central United States and going across, so that's not too bad. So that being said, I will get in at 2.30. Maybe it's already there, already filled. My Boyle calls. This is European Union, the European Union model. Now this one, I know somebody was asking, hey, you should add the European model. Well, here it is. It's not as detailed as the United States, because obviously the consumption is based on United States consumption. You also got imports and export going across overseas, right? So I mean, that has something to do with it. But right now, this is European weather model. You have, like, I'll say half and half. But actually, it looks quite bullish. And this is the Asia weather model, which doesn't pertain to us. So anyways, so the plan for today is going at 2.30, wait for the weather model, the extended forecast tonight, and then tomorrow I'll make another video stating what I think is going to happen. Okay, so hopefully you guys do like this video. Make sure, if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe, get the notification bell. That way you guys get the latest information on what's going on for natural gas. Also, this service that I use is actually HFIR Weather, and the website is on the link down below. So make sure, down below, there you go. So make sure you guys do, if you're interested, do subscribe. It's $150 for the entire year for 12 months. That's not bad at all. I was paying like almost $3,000 for weather models a year. So it's a big difference. $3,000, $150, especially if you're just starting and you have absolutely no clue whatsoever how to trade natural gas. This might be a good indicator to add to your arsenal. So for $150, it's not bad at all. So make sure you guys do subscribe. And if you do not have a broker, I do have the link below for webull. So go ahead and click on that link, and that should be able to get you some free stocks. It'll give me some free stocks as well. So, and I use TOS currently for my trading and my charting. But once webull has the options capability online, then I will be going to them definitely, because right now I cannot buy 1,000 contracts, at 3 cents, because I get charged 65 cents per contract, versus webull is going to be zero fees, zero commission, zero transactions, zero, completely zero. So I would love to have webull for sure. So that being said, it's Monday. Have a green week. Hopefully this drop didn't scare you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.